Welcome. Grand morning. Welcome to the stream. Go ahead on and take these last few minutes to get your pens and pads. We want to give you some pertinent information tonight for our Wealth Talk overnight. Welcome to the stream. We'll be with you in about 30 seconds. Grand morning. Welcome to the overview. Go ahead on and grab yourself a pen and pad. Take copious notes. Got some great information to give you on this Friday morning. Go ahead and get your weekend started with this information. I want you to share this out to as many people as possible. Go ahead on and grab yourself a pen and pad and take some notes. Please get back to the person that shared this information with you to be sure that you are getting yourself set up to win in a big way once you hear about this amazing opportunity. Please stand by.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Do you have a cable bill or a phone bill or any other monthly bill for things like internet or home security? Of course you do. Well, guess what? You're probably being overcharged, and you're not alone. Millions of Americans are overpaying on their monthly bills to the tune of $60 billion a year. What if you could pay less for the exact same services? No, really, no change. And then use that extra money for things that make your life better, like a family vacation, college tuition, or simply taking some me time. Sound too good to be true? It's not. You can put your savings on autopilot. We'll analyze your bills and negotiate on your behalf so you won't pay any more than you should for the essential services you use every day. You don't pay unless we can save you money. When we lower your bills, we'll split the savings with you, and you'll get the same or better service than you have today for less money and no hassle. We know because we've already saved our customers millions of dollars on their essential services like mobile phone, internet, cable, and more. You send us your bills, we lower them. It's that simple. Stop overpaying today. Send us your bills. That's all it takes to start living your life better.
So, you want to own your own home, but you're one of the over 80% of Americans with less than perfect credit. You don't have enough money saved for a down payment, and or your debt to income ratios are so high that the only person who will lend you money is your mother, and she still wants a cosigner. I know that sounds funny, but these are just a few of the reasons why tens of millions of Americans are still renting instead of owning their own home. And the worst part is, most of them have convinced themselves they will never be able to own a home, or they're waiting on a miracle instead of doing anything about it. So, why should you do whatever it takes to own your own home? Well, I'm glad you asked, because here's the facts. According to a 2021 report provided by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, the average homeowner in the U.S. has a net worth of approximately $200,000, while the average renter only has a net worth of around $5,000. This statistic alone should have you wanting to buy a house immediately, so you can start building equity for yourself instead of your landlord. Think about it. Every rent payment you make pays for a house or building owned by someone else. They get to benefit from the cash flow, equity, and tax deductions. And what do you get? Exactly. You get a roof over your head for another month and nothing else to show for it. This is why MWR Financial created our cash flow system, combined with our Keys to Home Ownership program. Imagine having everything you need to increase your cash flow and income, so you can increase your buying power and save the money you need for a down payment. Or, how about having a team of financial experts who will get your credit scores back into the best shape possible, while lowering your existing bills and your debt-to-income ratios, all at the same time? Sounds amazing, right? Well, it is, but that's not all, because our team of affordable housing experts will even help you locate and purchase your new home for you now, regardless of your past credit history or your current credit scores. Yeah, you heard me right. Our experts will help you determine how much of a home you can qualify for. They will assist you with locating the home that meets your needs, buy it for you, and allow you to rent to own or lease with the option to buy, while our cash flow experts help you get your finances back into the best position possible to qualify for conventional financing. And if conventional financing ends up not being an option for you, your affordable housing expert will owner finance the property for you. In other words, we can structure the option that works best for you, and becoming a homeowner no longer has to be just a dream. It can actually become a reality. With that said, if you're tired of building equity for someone else and you're ready to own your own home, get back to the person that shared this information with you, and let us help you get on the right path towards home ownership once and for all.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Wealth Talk after midnight. Just want to be sure that you are grabbing yourself a pen and pad to be able to take copious notes so the information is getting ready to be delivered. You're not going to want to miss this information. First off, I am Daryl R. Banks, expansion coach and leader here in the Knightdale, North Carolina area. I am partnered with an amazing company called MWR, and we are the Wealth Syndicate. We basically are a partnership with MWR and bringing you this wealth membership that you're getting ready to hear about right now. So certainly take a few minutes, grab your pen and pad. We're going to go ahead and get started and sit back, because I tell you what, you're going to be excited about this information that you're getting ready to hear right now. First thing I want to say to you before we do move forward with this is that we make no guarantee of any income. Individual results may vary. It depends on your work ethic. This is not a get rich quick scheme. Most people would say this is not a microwave opportunity. You got to get into work in order for you to be able to get the opportunity of the income that's being presented here. So I want to go ahead and get that out the way. So what do we all have in common? Well, it's simple. You have your employees, you got your self-employed, you got your business owners, you got rappers, athletes, entertainers, just straight wealthy people, who already have money. But the problem is that with all these positions and that we have in life, the one thing that we all have in common is that we just do not know what to do with the money. I mean, you hear about it all the time. People, hit lotteries. You see those stories end up losing, millions of dollars in less than a short few years. Athletes going broke. They got all the toys, that you could think of, but they never knew how to manage that money. We got business owners, they work by the sweat of their brow to stand behind their businesses, but they have nothing to show for it, because they don't know how to manage the money. Or the employees, the self-employed individuals. Again, they don't have that know-how about how to keep that money, because it's not about how much money you make, how much money you keep that counts. And that's what's key. But we have a solution for that. So it's not all doom and gloom, okay? You have to develop access to building resources to put you in these positions, to be able to create positive cash flow, be able to position yourself with multiple streams of income, be able to have assets that are accumulating from the asset that you purchase, be able to protect that asset that will create more generational wealth, and then the education that you get so that way you can continue with the implementation of all these building sources. So once you put all that together, that puts you in a position to start gaining speed with the wealth that you just generated. Okay. So how do we do that? We like to call this the best kept secret. That's NWR. The ultimate cash flow company is becoming a household name. Through this premium wealth membership, you're going to gain access to the same experts that handle money for people like a LeBron James, like a Oprah Winfrey, the Bill Gates of the world, the Warren Buffetts. These same experts you're going to have your access to. IRS enrolled agents, credit restoration specialists, debt elimination specialists, all at your beck and call, tied up into this ultimate cash flow company in this wealth membership. Well, let's talk a little bit about the company itself, who NWR is. NWR is made up of 100 years of a combined experience of leadership, starting with the CEO, founded the company, Brian House. He started this company in 2017, as long as it's been around. Then we have Domo Tolson. Mr. Tolson is the president of our company. We got Ms. Sonia Williams, which is our chief operating officer. We have our chief technology officer, Mr. Jonathan Moore. And then we have our chief operating officer, which is Ms. Alicia Ross. The company's home office is located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We have our wealth membership resources, which is our product. And it's a multi-million-dollar company. It's debt-free, guys. That's important when you're making your decision about who you want to partner with. So that tells you a lot right there. So what is the industry that we're in? Well, we're in the promoter industry. Keep in mind, there's a lot of different industries that are making a lot of money, but we're all doing this right now. When's the last time you promoted a sports concert or a party or private event? Then you go when checking out something on TikTok or Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You're promoting all these things. People big fans of shows like Game of Thrones. When the last time you told somebody about that and you say you need to check this out? Did you get compensated for that? No. You're gonna go ahead and run your mouth about something that you've seen and don't get no compensation for it. But with this industry, the promoter industry, and promoting this wealth membership, you're going to get compensated for telling somebody about something that's going to help impact their lives as well as yours. Okay. So through this wealth membership, you're going to have access to, again, to our experts that's going to help you increase, multiply, and protect your wealth. This is our flagship product. So let's get into what this product is all entailing. How about being able to reduce your taxes? That's the number one thing that we are dealing with right now, is being able to find a way to reduce our taxes. You want to pay your fair share of taxes, but you definitely want to reduce those taxes as quickly as possible. Or being able to lower your bills. Exactly. How about having to be able to negotiate your regular household bills? Sirius XM, being able to negotiate that. I was able to get my Sirius XM bill down to a little less than $7 a month. The internet bills, getting those reduced. You're paying the internet bill. How about being able to negotiate, on your cable? That is bills that you're paying. And see, since COVID-19, a lot of companies having to recoup on what they are charging for some of these for their bills. So they've added, little fees to their bills, and they're passing that off to the customers. So we're getting ready to go in and be able to negotiate and get those bills lowered. Or how about being able to eliminate your debt? If you got a lot of outstanding debt, guys, you got to get that debt load down. So we have debt elimination program to show you how to get your debt taken care of in a record time. Or how being able to restore your credit anywhere between 50 to 150 points. I was able to actually utilize this program and have a 130-point increase on my credit score. Okay. And that's actually part of the membership. You don't pay extra for that. The credit restoration is included in the membership. Or how about becoming your own bank with our private reserve account and diversified cash flow fund? These two accounts alone are typically for the accredited investor. That's a person who makes $250,000 or more, or a million net worth in assets, not including their property. You have that at your beck and call. Or how about land banking? Being able to buy land in the path of growth without you having to write a check for it. Buying land because, again, God's not creating more land. Look up Antelope Valley, California. That's where our land is located at, that this company has purchased in different lots, and you'll be able to purchase yourself a parcel of this land and just sit on it and wait until you're being made an offer to be able to purchase your land. How about keys to home ownership? We already know the disparities in America when it comes to home ownership. How about being able to get into a program, regardless of your circumstances, and be able to be helped to get into a home? That can happen for you through this wealth membership. Then tie it all together by putting everything into a trust. You have a business, setting up a business trust. Assets, putting all that into a trust. You're going to want to protect what you work so hard for. So we show you how to do that. Then we have a whole lot of other things included in this membership. Somebody would say, well, what else is included? What's not in the membership is the question. Through this wealth membership, which also includes a spouse, you have access to this. So what is all this going to cost me? $149.97 per month. No setup fees, as I stated, spouse included, to get you started on your way to changing your financial trajectory. It just makes sense. You can't get one of these services for under $149, but you're being able to get all this and more for that amount. Keys to home ownership, we talked about that program. Regardless of your credit score, you can be a homeowner through MWR. Becoming your own bank. We already understand how the banking system is today. You want to be able to put your money into something that you're going to see some growth. These are two accounts that you can start and get yourself in a position to start growing what you existingly have right now. We already know 401ks have been provided through your working institutions, but unfortunately, they're losing hundreds and thousands of dollars. So we need to stop that bleeding and find accounts that's going to help grow our money for retirement. Talked about the land banking, being able to buy land in the path of growth. Once again, one of our flagship products. You need to be positioned to buy yourself real estate. If you're not investing, you're not even on the road to wealth. Now let's talk about some people who actually had some phenomenal success promoting this wealth membership. We talk about Mr. Charles and Judith Ivory. They eliminated about 90% of their debt, 100% debt free. They're landowners. They reduced their taxes by $1,400. They lowered the bills by $1,500. They restored their credit 800 plus, and they're cash flowing $400 a day in residual passive income. They actually are scheduled to move into their home by the end of this month, actually. So we are seeing the results of their labors. Less than 3 years ago, this man didn't even have a job, and he was able to replace his income with this wealth membership. Him and his wife, Cookie, are just living a dream with their home that they have now. They own a complex that they call the Ivory Complex. The compound is going to be where they're going to be living. So I'm telling you, this couple right here is the true epitome of this wealth membership. Well, let's talk about Dr. Gerald Parker. This gentleman is living 6.5, years of debt. He retired from his job, paid off his auto loan. He eliminated $52,000 in debt, reduced his taxes by $350 per month. He restored his credit with 128 points, and he's cash flowing $10,000 a day. He's able to acquire a second home in Florida and have one here in North Carolina. Now, when I first saw this opportunity back in 2019, I sat down at the coffee table with this gentleman. He shared this with me, and I never looked back. And I watched the growth of his business and how he was able to walk away from a $65,000 job to do this very business full time. Red carpet, limousines, the whole 9 yards. Wealth is real. That's what NWR stands for, make wealth real, and that's exactly what we're doing. Well, how about this gentleman here? What can I say? I tell you, Mr. Bean, Brian N. Bean has changed the game. Mentor to millions. He secured 20 acres of land. It has a body of water in Atlanta, Georgia, and he named it Bean Acres. You can actually visit this facility. It has Airbnb property you can rent. Movies are being produced on this land. It's cash flowing $45,000 a month. He was able to lower his bills by $1,400 a month. Over $3 million in assets that are actually protected. And he scores over 800. Just recently purchased a condo in Dubai and paid cash for that, guys. We're talking about living a legacy, not just leaving one. He's cash flowing $45,000 a month with promoting this wealth membership. So this is the validity that if one man can do it, or the last two people who we just talked about can do it, it can be done for you and I as well. So what NWR Financial says is this: we're going to give you 100% money back guarantee. If we can't help you save, increase, multiply any of your cash, you get a full refund. Okay. Now, what financial services company is talking about giving back any money? I don't know one. but yet this company says it and guarantees it, 100% money back guarantee. If our opportunity and experts and services can't help you increase, create, and multiply your cash flow within the first 30 days. All right. So to become a promoter of this phenomenal opportunity, to get started is $249.97. It's a $100 one-time activation fee and $149.97 per month. All right. This puts you in a position to get to the bank, which you're going to show you here in a few minutes. So $249.97. Don't allow yourself to sacrifice 3 figures to make 6. All right. This puts you in a position to change your family's trajectory. Becoming a wealth promoter with this flagship product. And now we're going to show you exactly how we make the money with the company. Say, show me the money, show me the money. Here we go. We do this through 3 areas. Through e-commerce, direct marketing. You basically are telling somebody who's telling somebody who's telling somebody, and do social media. You know, you're already putting stuff, you're uploading things on social media platforms now. So you being able to talk about your product, which is this wealth membership, will put you in a position to have one of these 3 areas working for you in these 3 industries to create a lifetime of income. Okay. So there's 7 different ways we get paid here. One is through guaranteed residual income. It ranges anywhere from 150 to 450,000. And this is weekly and monthly. We also have customer bonuses. When you actually sponsor a member, you're paid $40 for the member. If you sponsor a partner, you're paid $50 for the partners. And these are coded bonuses. Okay. We have a momentum bonus. This is a fast start bonus, we like to call it. Anywhere from $150 to $1,500 you're paid starting out in your first 30, 60, and 90 days. And we have more details about that in our other overviews. We also have a leadership bonus that pays anywhere between $30 to $150. We also have a performance bonus that's paid $300 weekly. And we have a residual millionaire ring earners club. That's the status of all statuses. So these are the 7 different areas that we show you how to make wealth real for yourself. Now, with our rank advancement, we get into exactly the areas of how we get paid, starting off as an executive director with our company by just promoting 3 partners and 1 outside member. You put yourself at $5 a day, $150 a month. So someone would say, well, Darryl, that don't sound like a whole lot of money to me. In order for you to make $150 a month, guaranteed residual, you would have to have $36,000 set aside somewhere, gaining about 5% interest on it in order for you to be able to make this passively. So I would ask the person, do you have $36,000 that you put your hands on right now, or would you promote this membership to 3 people? All day long, I get promote to 3 people. Exactly. Well, how about our 2-star executive director? We're not going to go all over all of these, but a 2-star executive director means that you basically have now positioned yourself with 12 people in your organization. Okay, 12 people in your organization puts you at $20 a day, $600 a month. I could stop right there. An extra $600 a month coming into your household passively, that's a game changer. Okay, and it goes up to a 5-star executive director. But now, if you want to get a little bit more aggressive, we also have our regional director area, which is actually where our top leader of our company, which is Brian and Bean, earning $1,000 a day in his position to take you all the way up to a 5-star regional director. You want to get even more aggressive? We have our national director that takes you all the way up to a national ambassador of $15,000 a day, $450,000 a month. Now, that is a pay raise if you never had one before. That's out of this world. His compensation plan is second to none. So you actually have a chance to do that. And we have no one at the top of this comp plan. But you can do that with NWR and the Wealth Syndicate. So we like to call this what's the MWR Resilient Compensation, where we show you how to save more. We show you how to get paid daily. We show you how to become your own bank. We show you how to stay ahead of inflation. We show you how to create passive streams of income. We show you how to reduce your taxes, and we show you how to multiply your money. This is a resilient compensation, okay, through this wealth membership and this amazing opportunity. Now, how are we going to do this? Is to help you with the training and support through Zooms, like we're doing right now, regionals, national conventions. We have one coming up in Las Vegas, August 12th and 13th. It's actually our national convention. We also have leadership retreats. You definitely want to plug into these things. You stay plugged in, you get paid, you get promoted. You know, the experts say that you only retain a certain percentage of information at a time. So you have to stay plugged in. And these are the tools that we have available for you to be able to get this information and know how to utilize this information to the fullest. So again, there's two ways to take advantage of this resilient compensation. One is becoming a wealth promoter. Hey, you say you just like what you're hearing, you want to definitely join, the winning team, or you just want to become a member and just utilize the services and interested in building the business, that's okay. Not a problem. We love you either way. We meet you where you are. So there's two types of income that you can earn. One is just earning a living, which is about 95% of the folks living paycheck to paycheck. Today is Friday. Some people say they got paid today. No, you got paid today. Your bills is what's getting paid. But then you broke on Monday and it starts all over again. When we're going to stop that rat race, I hashtag this stops today. Okay. Or you want to create a lifestyle, 5%, being financially independent, leveraging your income. That's where you want to be, guys. That's the ultimate goal. Okay. So either a one or two. One, you become a wealth promoter, which again is $249.97 and $149 per month. And we show you how to get your business self-funded. Or you become a number two. You say you're just interested in just a membership. That's it. That's fine. We love you just the same. We want to see you get ahead of the game. For $149.97, you can take advantage of just the membership. So at this time, what you want to do is you want to get back to the person who invited you to the platform tonight. Go ahead on and get their links. We can go ahead and get started. We welcome you to come back to a platform. You have private business receptions at 7 p.m. Eastern. You get plugged in. You get a more thorough overview that's done by one of our other expansion coaches. And let them know if you're one or two. And let's go ahead and get you started and get you on the other side of money. With that being said, my name is Daryl R. Banks. It's been a pleasure, and privilege to be able to present this to you tonight or this morning. And we look forward to seeing you on the other side. Take care.